Well, here we go. It's Accrington Stanley versus Sunderland tonight, and Sunderland need to bounce back quickly with 3 points tonight against Accrington Stanley. Well, tonight's team news. McLaughlin in goal, right back 09, Flanagan and Baldwin, centre backs, and left back. Hume comes in for James. James looked shattered on Sunday at Wembley. Hume comes in. Hume looked absolutely fantastic when he came on at Wembley. He looked brilliant, and hopefully he's back to his best. Midfield, Powell, McGeoch, McGeady and Gooch. McGeoch should be as fresh as the morning dew. He hasn't played a full game for a while. Let's hope he has a good game tonight. Give Ledbetter and Cattermole a rest. Ledbetter's on the subs bench. Cattermole's nowhere to be seen. He might have picked up a niggle. And up front, we have Wyke and Grigg. Now, my opinion on Wyke is I wash my hands of him completely. I don't want him in the side. I don't want him in the starting lineup. If you're a striker and you're going to take penalties, the first person to put his hand up to take a penalty should be a striker. Simple as. I don't know why Wyke didn't take a penalty on Sunday. Should have been the first one up there to take the penalty. Probably after McGeady, because McGeady's a penalty taker. But Wyke, you spend the whole of your life trying to be a striker, and you don't want to take a penalty. I may be wrong. Maybe Jack Ross said, Wyke, you're not taking a penalty, but why? Why shouldn't a striker be the first person to say, Ross, I'm taking the penalty? You either got no bottle, no balls, or your foot fell off. It's absolutely ridiculous why Wyke didn't take a penalty. He should have been in the top 5, 100%. Why is midfielders taking penalties before a striker? And the striker is training week in, week out to score goals. You should know where the back of the net is. I lost all respect for Wyke. Should have took a penalty, as simple as. He was the freshest person in that side on Sunday. And I don't care if people don't like my opinion. He was the freshest person. He should have been up there and taken a penalty. No balls, no bottle. I hope you prove us fucking wrong and score a hat-trick tonight. But that's my opinion. If I was a striker, I'd eat penalties for breakfast, dinner and fucking lunch. Supper as well. Anyway, that's the team night tonight. Oviedo's on the bench, along with Morgan, Oviedo, Ozturk, Reuter and Sterling. Sterling's actually in the side. He's on the bench. We thought he'd gone missing somewhere, missing action. I thought he'd gone back to his mother club. Sterling on the bench. Personally, I don't know why. Pardon me. Kimbioka, Benji, is not on the bench. I don't know if he's injured. I don't know what's going on with him. But personally, I'd rather start him over Wyke. Just my opinion. But again, I ain't the manager. I just have my little bit banter on the vlog page, if you know what I mean. So I'm going for a 3-1 victory tonight. Well, I was going to go for a 3-1 victory before I saw the team sheet. I'll stick by me lows. I've said 3-1 already, so it's going to be a 3-1 victory tonight for Sunderland. Let's hope this team doesn't look fantastic on paper. Personally, I love Hume, mine. Brilliant. And I hope Power and McGeoch have a great game tonight. And I'd love to see Grigg score a hat-trick. Grigg hat-trick, 3-1 victory. There you go, you heard it first. Accrington Stanley's no pushover. They're having a bad time at this moment in the league. They've been in free fall over the last few months and they're in trouble with relegation. They'll probably be safe, is my opinion. They'll be safe this season. And it won't be easy in this little ground of Accrington Stanley. But good luck to Accrington Stanley. Hope you enjoy your night. But let's see Sunderland come away with 3 points tonight and I'll catch you at half time. Oh, come on. Well, Wembley depression and Wembley hangover is kicking in big time this week. Absolutely shattered all this week. I've been depressed as fuck this week. Unbelievable. Wembley, the Wembley hangover. That's what it is, the Wembley hangover. I'm so praying tonight it's not the Accrington Stanley hangover either. Here we go. It's half time. It's Accrington Stanley 0, Sunderland 2. What a fantastic first half. Sunderland dominated nearly all of the half. Great start from Aidan McGeady on the left-hand side. Cuts in with his right. Hits the ball from 20 to 25 yards out in the 4th minute. Keeping no chance. A fantastic strike to make it Sunderland 1-0 up after 4 minutes. And we thought we might have the Wembley Blues, but that was put to bed straight away. Aidan McGeady, for me, was man of the match for Sunderland on Sunday with 2 goals and a good penalty kick. After that, we had 2 or 3 great chances, and I thought, oh my God, here we go with missed chances. I think it was Grigg toe-poked the ball past the keeper, but the defender took it off the line. The goal line clearance, and then Will Grigg and Max Power, brilliant 1-2, and Power went for the shot, just a bit weak, and the keeper saved it. Could have been 2 or 3 up, and then Gooch hit the post later on. I thought, here we go. Sunderland do what Sunderland do best. They're going to go in at the break, 1-0 up, absolutely dominating the first half, like they did against Portsmouth at Wembley. I thought, we need more than 1 goal. And then what happened? Accrington Stanley broke, but McLaughlin smashes the ball out of his box, straight up the top. Will Grigg onside gets the ball and puts the ball, does all the hard work, and puts the ball in the back of the net to make it Sunderland 2 up at half time. Will Grigg's on fire. Your defence is terrified. And Aidan McGeady for me in the first half has been man of the match so far for me in the first half. Fantastic strike. Aidan McGeady runs down the wing for and then I just want to sing Heartbeat, when do I miss when my baby kisses me. Great first half, Sunderland 2 up, and I'm absolutely over the moon. I'm over the moon. We finally got that little cushion. Now it's down to the lads and Jack Ross to get it at half time, and let's put this game to bed. Accrington Stanley have been poor in the first half. Accrington Stanley cannot get any worse than they have been in the first half. So Sunderland have took advantage of that. A 2-0 half-time lead. Now we need to dominate the second half. None of this coming out, shutting up shop and defending a 2-0 lead. I know we tried to do it with a 1-0 lead against Portsmouth in the field. 2-0 lead. We don't shut up shop. We're going to go for the 3rd goal. Let's get this game hook, line and sinker and put to bed way before the end of the finish. Way before the finish. And then, if we can continue in this vein of form, we'll only be 3 points behind Barnsley with 2 games in hand. And that sounds loads better. Absolutely sounds loads better. At this moment in time, and I'm over the moon. Feeling depressed, tired, sick. I was knackered. It was a Wembley hangover, but this 2-goal lead already at half time. I feel absolutely loads better. Absolutely brilliant. What a tonic. Let's hope we keep this going. Jack Ross, let's get the team in. You've made 5 changes from Wembley. You're resting some players. We have a good squad of players to beat these teams. Let's keep this going. Let's keep the pressure on. Play exactly the way you've been playing in the first half for the second half, and this 3 points are ours in the bag. I expect no less than 3 points at full time, so don't let me down. Never mind me, the 1,500 plus fans who've gone all the way to Accrington Stanley. The same fans who probably went to Wembley on Sunday, travelling all around the country. Absolutely amazing, fantastic fans. So don't let the fans down. Let's get these 3 points. Let's get this game put to bed and then move on to Saturday. And I'll catch you at full time and hopefully we will have won this match. Well, I was going to say 3-1 for my prediction, but I ain't bothered. Any result will do, so long as it's 3 points. And I'll see you at full time. Hey. Well, the final whistle's gone. It's finished. Accrington Stanley 0, Sunderland 3, and what a perfect response from the disaster at Wembley. Absolutely brilliant. Second half, whistle blows straight away. McGeady's off. Morgan comes on. Aidan McGeady runs down the wing for me. Brilliant first half. Well-deserved rest, Aidan McGeady. Have the second half rest. Get ready for the weekend. Accrington Stanley put Sunderland under plenty of pressure in the first 20 minutes. And Charlie Wyke, well, what can I say? He's had a canny game tonight. A canny game. Give him his due. He's had a good game against a poor Accrington Stanley side. But he couldn't score in a brothel. He really couldn't score in a brothel, Charlie White. He's had 4 great opportunities tonight. And I wish he would score. But we know he cannot score. But Sunderland's third goal, Morgan doing some absolute fantastic work. Kaz Sterling came on for the Will Grigg, who scored the goal 3 minutes into injury time in the first half. So Will Grigg came off at about 72 minutes. So Will Grigg's had a bit of a rest. He's had a couple of niggles. So you need to give him a bit more of a rest for the weekend so he's fit, ready for the weekend. Morgan, fantastic work. Passes the ball over. Kaz Sterling, simple tap in the back of the net. His first goal for Sunderland. And well done, boy. You're absolutely brilliant. I'm pleased you're off the mark. You've done what Charlie White couldn't do today, and that's put the ball in the back of the net. And then 2 or 3 minutes later, Kaz Sterling crosses the ball over. Morgan with a header. Keeper makes a fantastic save. Almost give the perfect response by passing the ball back to Morgan and trying to assist Morgan and doing what Morgan did for Kaz Sterling and getting Kaz Sterling the goal. That's a long-winded way around of saying things, but that's just me all over the place, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant second half. You know, give Accrington Stanley the due. They came out the second half. They made a fight of it. Our defence was too strong. Our midfield, McGeoch had a good game. Again, like I said, Accrington Stanley are 2 points off relegation. They're in free fall. Now that I think about it, they were beating Burton Albion 2-0 the other week and they got beat 5-2. You know, so they got beat of Joey Barton's side at the weekend, Fleetwood Town. They're in free fall. You know, you feel for Accrington Stanley now. They might not. I said before, I think they might be safe, but they might not be now. You know, they're dropping down fast as feck. So they could actually get relegated the way they're going at this moment in time. You know? But Sunderland was a great response today from Wembley. Absolutely fantastic. Give the fans something to cheer about. You know, everybody was really depressed. We don't think we'll ever see Sunderland win at Wembley, but if we get promoted, now that will be absolutely brilliant. Like I said on Saturday night, like I said on Sunday night after the Wembley match, if we can respond, if Jack Ross can get this team to respond and we can get promoted. No playoffs. It's ours for the taking. It's ours again, like we did against Portsmouth. You know, Accrington Stanley were no Portsmouth tonight. We had a 2-goal cushion. We weren't going to throw that away, unlike Portsmouth at the weekend. You know? So it's in our own hands. Exactly the same as it was at Wembley when we were leading 1-0. It's in our own hands now. We have 2 games in hand and we need 3 points. We're only 3 points behind Barnsley with 2 games in hand. We get another 3 goals tonight with a clean sheet. So the goal difference is coming down. All we need is a victory and a draw and then keep on going where we go. We've got one really hard game against Portsmouth at home because Portsmouth are being a fantastic away support up. I know loads of people saying they're coming up. Absolutely fantastic away crowd. They'll be coming to the stadium light. They'll enjoy the stadium light, but that's our hardest game of the season now. Let's just see out the rest of these games. Keep doing what we did tonight. Tonight was a perfect performance. You know? And I know I'm saying Charlie White couldn't score in a brothel. And he couldn't at this moment in time. I hope he scores soon. But, you know, his record is he's been playing for Carlisle. So, I mean, Carlisle had a fantastic side. So Charlie needs to get a goal sooner rather than later. Otherwise, his confidence is going to get lower and lower and lower. His confidence must be already on the ground. That's probably why he didn't take a penalty at the weekend. And I may be being harsh because, you know, sometimes I am. But at the end of the day, Charlie White's not a natural goal scorer for me. And there's young Kaz Sterling come on and found the back of the net straight away. So brilliant performance tonight. McGeady, great first half. Morgan's come on, brilliant second half. Humes had a canny game. He gave the ball away once, trying to play the ball out, and he got robbed, and they almost scored. That was their chance of pulling one back. If they pulled one back then, we would have felt the pressure. But I'm so pleased they didn't. Now I think it's away to Rochdale at the weekend. Not an easy match, but again, they're similar to Accrington Stanley. Down there, they're in trouble, but we have the quality, and hopefully we can beat them at this weekend. So we move on to Rochdale at the weekend at Scotland. Not being an easy game, but 3 points will be vital this weekend. We are going to put tremendous pressure on Barnsley now. Barnsley have been playing well. They've had a bit of a stutter lately, a couple of draws. Great fan great fan base. But it's squeaky bum time now for Barnsley. Squeaky bum time. Sunderland are coming for you, Barnsley. We're coming for you. We've got 2 games in hand. We need to win these games. But we're watching you because we want second place. It's ours for the taking now. Got to keep our feet firmly on the ground and give every single match the performance that we gave tonight. And I believe we can get second place and get promoted back in the Championship. And I'll catch us on Saturday. Come on, lads.